Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Aaron. This is my mental health check-in number two. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you're doing good, feeling blessed, in your life. Um, Things are going tough. Things are not going so good in your life. Stay positive. Just keep on keeping on. Keep moving forward. Just hang in there. It's gonna get better. I'm trying to do the same myself. I want to talk in this video a little bit about depression. You know. How you deal with it and how you eventually end it. Um, Personally, for me, I try to like pinpoint like what it is that's causing the depression, what's causing these feelings in me, and and how I plan on dealing with it, and how I plan on ending it. Like what steps we're gonna take to eventually end these feelings of depression. Once I pinpoint what it is, like what's the cause of these feelings of depression. Um, it can be a multitude of things for me, 'cause I've been homeless, and I've definitely been going through a lot. Sometimes I feel like I'm just being bombarded, like with just one setback after another, and all these things going wrong, as I'm trying so hard, you know, to get ahead in life, 'cause like I said, I'm almost 50 years old, most of my life, I've been pretty much struggling, I'm just trying to survive, and I've gotten pretty tired of that, to say the least. I want to get to a point to where I can feel at ease, and I would say that mainly for me right now, I feel like I need to get my finances straight because I feel like that's really what it is. Um, I think that once I get myself financially comfortable, then everything else will fall into place. I would say that's what the bulk of the problem is. I just think that once and also become financially independent, like when I was doing the gig apps, I made more money doing the gig apps like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, etc. Um, I liked, working on my own terms, on my own schedule, being my own boss, the freedom and flexibility of it, doing the gig apps, just being able, if there's something you need to do, you can just do it, you don't have to ask your boss, for time off, or if you're not feeling so well, you don't want to go into work, you can just take a day off. But I think for me, more than that, it was just, most of the places I've worked at, the work environments are just so toxic and negative as far as like people go, and it's like a lot of times these jobs, it's like you work hard, but it's like that's not, they really don't care about that. It's like more often than not, a lot of these companies just want ass kisses and suck ups, basically, and just fall in line and just deal with any sort of treatment, any sort of negative, disrespectful treatment, and that's something I could never do, never would do, and I've lost a lot of jobs because of that, you know, certainly not from not being a hard worker, and like I said, I'm a cordial person, I show respect, and I expect respect in return. If you don't give it to me, then I'm also going to return that negative energy to you, that disrespectful energy to you, just so you can see how it feels, You're not supposed to just accept that, from anybody. And I haven't, but a lot of times it's just made my life tougher, particularly when it comes to trying to get some financial stability going with jobs, Um, it just really hasn't happened. And that in turn has just made my life, pretty difficult, And it's led to me ending up, being homeless because I just haven't been able to make enough money to really be able to, have a place to stay. Like, you know, it's like the cost of living is going up, the cost of food is going up, everything is going up, but the wages are not. And, it's getting harder and harder just to get the bare essentials, transportation, shelter, food. And it's, but but I would say that I think one of the main, one of the main solutions for that is to get back to working for myself because I really did enjoy it and I made more money doing that than I did on any job. So that's what I'm looking to do. And I think that once I see progress towards, getting back to, working for myself, like I want to get some transportation for one, it's a reliable transportation. I mean, first, definitely reliable transportation. Because once I get that, then I get back to doing the gig apps. Then, like I said, I mean, I'll be able to create that financial stability that I never really. I mean, I was on the brink of getting it. I was setting the foundation down, and I want to get back to that. Um, like I said, I work at FedEx now, and that's going okay. But I'm working there part time, and I need to make more money. So I did have a job lined up before that I spoke about, and unfortunately, that didn't end up going through like I thought it would. So I'm still working at FedEx, part time. So I'm just really looking to probably just find out like another a second job, part time or full time, and just continue to save money, to to get a car, get back to doing the gig apps, and just move forward from there. That'll be a huge step forward. But aside from that, I've seen a lot of people on the streets, and everybody has their own ways of dealing with depression. But I think for me, I mean, and sometimes they'll turn to doing things. I mean, sometimes the mental toll of depression and being homeless too takes its toll, and a lot of them will turn to alcohol, turn to drugs to sort of ease like whatever pains or strains that they're going through with that. But personally, I mean, I don't drink. I don't do any. Never done any drugs. You know, um, I don't smoke. So I would say my vice is food. But you know, maybe eating unhealthy foods. That's probably my vice. That's sort of how I deal with it. So depression sometimes like comfort food, but that's as far as I go. But I definitely don't think drugs and alcohol help at all. It's like it provides an escape of sorts, but then when you deal with the fallout from that, fallback from that, all it does is just make life worse. It doesn't take away the problems. It just makes it even worse. You know, it sort of enhances them. But but I would definitely say one of the main ways, I think the best way to deal with depression is to pinpoint the problem and just work towards it. I mean, whether it's a situation, whether it's a person or people, you know, just proactively, start to communicate with the people that it is that's causing whatever issues there are. And if it can't be resolved, then you have to find ways to distance yourself from that person, from those people. Just get them away from, get that negative energy away from you. And if you're in a situation, then you just work towards getting yourself out of that situation, but take action and just take steps every day, and you're going to eventually start seeing progress forward. It may be slow, but slow progress is better than no progress. And in the meantime, just definitely just try to keep a positive mindset. Like I said, keep a sense of humor. Just like I said, think positive thoughts, think funny thoughts. That's helped me a lot, and that's what I'll continue to do as I work towards my goals. And I hope y'all do too. Definitely, protect your inner peace, protect your mental health, and don't let anything damage that as much as you possibly can, or you get rid of whatever the causes are that are causing any sort of damage to your inner peace and mental health. You can't lose that, because it'll destroy you inside, and eventually it'll cause you to go down these dark paths that you may not come out from. And I don't want to see that happen for you, and I'm not going to let that happen to me. But again, it's just one day at a time. Just keep moving forward. Y'all take care. One love. And I'll see you on the next one. Next video. All right, peace.